Before I met Christ, I was just addicted to sin. I was just not exactly the person I wanted to be or the person I had hoped to be. I grew up as a Catholic and kind of converted to Christianity, but I was still lost. I didn't really have a full understanding of where I was at in life and what God had planned for me and the kinds of things that I needed to know as a Christian. When I gave my life to Christ, it was just absolutely crazy in the most awesome way possible. Me and my stepdad never got along, and what kind of forced me to, or not forced me, but kind of led me to become a better Christian and give my life to Christ was the fact that he was losing his life. And me and him had this really bitter relationship. We didn't talk, we didn't get along. It was as if I wasn't there at the house, and I would treat it as if he wasn't there. When things started to decline in his health and he almost lost his life, I realized how much pride I was holding on to and thinking I was a good enough person. He ended up dying in this past August, passing on to be with the Lord. But like before that, I'm glad me and him were able to connect everything, and I needed God to help me with that. I had a lot of pride and a lot of just bitterness towards him for everything that's just happened in my family. But after me and him connected everything and we started praying together, we would just always talk and be in constant communication. It was a lot of factors. God has his amazing plan for each and every one of us, and just the way he planned it all, put everything together. I met a lot of awesome Christian bands that helped me with my walk with God, and not only were they there for me on stage and in the music, but off stage they would come step to the side to me and I'd ask them to pray for me, and we just talk about where they would some books I should be reading. Of course, the Bible was number one, but what books specifically in the Bible to read, and just ways to overcome any kind of addiction I was stuck to, and just to let go of my bitterness and hatred towards people. But it was just a lot of communication with a lot of good people, and of course they told me that prayer is always the key, so I would always pray to God and just ask him to help me. And after my stepdad passed away, it was hard, but it was great to know that me and him were able to patch things up and get along before it was too late. And that's like the biggest thing of my life. Don't wait till it's too late. Me and him almost did. He almost lost his life, and it would have been horrible if he did pass away without us fixing things. But we did, and God is just great, and he showed his hand throughout my whole life and throughout his whole life. So after I accepted Christ into my life, I just saw his hand everywhere in my life and how he carried me through everything, and I'm just eternally grateful to him, and I just wanted to show him my love and my gratitude towards him. So I just started just serving and helping people out as much as I can, and just trying to be the best servant I can be for him and for the people around me. First thing was first, I started playing at Love of Christ Christian Ministries. I started playing the band there. That church started going on the decline, and then I heard about Oasis, and that truly helped me step up. A lot of great people here that helped me just figure out what I need to do to have a better relationship with God, and how to just better myself as a Christian. And serving was always the greatest thing that I wanted to do, and here I'm able to do that. And just being able to do such a thing like that helps me just remain humble, and just allows me to just have a better relationship with God overall.